Alright, there we go. Welcome to Castles. It is a game about building castles. And that's literally it. You simply build castles, and then you win. It's of course a little more complicated than that, because things will happen along the way to make things a bit more tricky, but the main thing is that we will be building castles. So, I'm of course King Arthur, you all know me, and we will be building a castle named... I don't know, what do you think, Stream Chat? Do you have any suggestions? Feel free to go absolutely crazy, by the way. Castles tended to have some pretty weird names back in the day. The Castle Egg. He told me, I'm not entirely sure naming a castle egg is such a good idea. I mean, you sort of want it to be impregnable, not easily cracked, with a soft shell. I guess it could be a very sarcastic castle name. Castle my castle. That is stupid enough that I'm going to go for it. Look at that. That is great. Let's see, messengers? Yes, messengers basically means random event chains, and we want those. World, real word? Why not? Level Duke, which is normal? Sure. Campaign, let's start with a single castle for now. And speed steady, everything seems to be in order actually. So let's just pop right in there. So this is where we'll be building our castle. Now, before anything will actually start happening, we need to check the main menu here. Let me know if the sound levels are okay, by the way. We have access to design, where we just lay out the castle itself. Labor, where we hire craftsmen and make sure that they're working properly. Taxes, which, well, pretty self-explanatory, really. Military, which will become interesting once the Celts start fighting back. And food, because we need to actually keep our military and our castle fed. Options is options, as you might imagine. In any case, let's pop into the design. We can build all kinds of stuff. So let's see, where should we build those little things? We can build some towers to start with. Do we want our tower to have windows? Yes, hell yes. And I prefer round towers, actually. So let's just... Oh! Hello there, Mr. Knight. What do you have to tell me? So, you've had a daughter. Why is this any business of the king? Explain yourself. So he wants us to pick a name for his daughter. We can have a name: Matilda, Alice, or Letitia. How about you give her a proper name, like Shanika or Unique? Whatever. Well, stream chat, what do you think? What is a suitable name for this courageous knight's daughter? Though I have a pretty good feeling what you're going to pick already. Come on, you know you want it. Huh, this surprised me by actually picking Alice. Well done. Thank you, Majesty. I didn't really do much though. I mean, I'm glad you appreciate my input, but goddamn. And we're kicked out of the design screen. Ugh. Let's pop back in there. Let's see, the outer wall is 36 feet tall. That's sounds about right. Make sure they have arrow slits, because you need that stuff. You can shoot people. This music is great, by the way. I love it. Now let's see, can we add some gatehouse towers? There we go. Right then. Now to check the labor. Do we actually have anyone? No, we don't. So let's hire a shitload of people. Oh, look at that. It's a dog chasing a rabbit. Shut up, chief. My castle is great. Right. Since we're here, I might as well explain the different laborers. We have diggers that, well, dig. They lay the basic ground and also help you build moats. Carpenters handle the woodwork, naturally. Masons take care of stonework. Quarriers make sure that you actually have stone to work with. Cartmen just schlep things around. You always want plenty of those. Smiths take care of metal details, and laborers are the poor bastards. They just drag shit around and actually make things happen. Let's check our military. Oh, never mind. The bishop has come to visit. King is as usual not at all amused. Alright, bishop, what the hell do you want? The bishop wants to play chess. But he is an asshole. So, do we play chess? Try to cheat at chess? Or do we tell him to go sit on a stick? Seems to be a bit of a split here in the stream chat. Some people want me to cheat, others want me to play and win. I don't think play and win is a choice. Yeah, let's just play him. I hope your game has improved. Screw you. Fuck the bishop. Alright, time to assign some laborers. Let's start with the outer towers. Oh, there we go. We have a shitload of laborers free. Since this is the classic game design school, don't worry, there is you have to handle everything on your own. It's pretty great. Look at those guys go. Right, before we forget, we should pop into the military and get ourselves some archers. And probably some infantry as well. We can divide them into... Oh, there we go. 4 units, please. So each unit is 10 men. Good stuff. Work seems to be progressing fairly well. You can see the tower just popping up there. Check our food levels. Right, should probably buy some food. But what do the taxes look like? Let's see. Taxation level is normal. What can the treasure tell us? Yep, everything's in order. So let's get some more laborers in here. Now, if you press the higher button, you just add 20 of each type. But if you want to get really advanced in there, you can just hire individual laborer types. Chef Ace, since you seem to have missed which game this actually is, it is called Castles, developed by Quicksilver Studios for Interplay in 1991. Oh no! Berserk Celts approaching! Place the archers, and no, don't place them outside, you idiot. God. Protect the gates. Get him! Oh god. We were annihilated. Well then. Come on, shoot him! Oh no! They're hitting the tower! No, the wall! That was a... Whoa, holy crap. Jesus Christ. Clearly I should have... Oh. Wait. I defeat... That's not really what happened though, was it? Jeez. Destroyed everything! Do you have any idea how expensive this stuff is to fix? Fucking Celts. I hate them. Come on, laborers, get in there. Let's repair this shit. Man. Celts. Hate them. Always causing trouble in the neighborhood. Right, clearly we need more mans. Let's bring it up to 150 mans. We can probably afford it. Oh, news from Gwynedd. I don't even know what that is. The long discredited Prince Anarod is trying to return to public favor, and it plans to do so by attacking us. I see. That's a bit of a dickish thing to do, isn't it? Right then. Time to make an important choice, Dream Chat. Do we try to negotiate with the Prince? Do we send an agent to challenge his leadership? Or do we prepare for battle? Chief, I'm terribly sorry, but since he is a Celtic prince, we can't actually execute him. He's not officially our vassal. Yet. Alright, so let's send an agent to incite a challenge to his leadership. Oh, hello, look at that. Well then, that's all that. Love it when our plans comes together. Days left. That wall is apparently unstable. That is not a good thing. Fix that ASAP. We don't want it collapsing. Basically, if a wall becomes taller than its supporting structures, in this case the towers next to it, it will become unstable. It can also become unstable if your laborers are bad at what they do. So expect that to happen from time to time. Unstable walls simply just topple over and fall down, and it's really amusing until you realize that people actually die. Then it's not quite as funny anymore. Can we put another gate up front, maybe? Oh, yes we can. We'll have that door closed. Man, look at these guys go. See, we have 90 laborers free, so let's put them to work right away. To make sure that the inner structures are ready as soon as possible. There's no guarantee that they will be attacking from the south again. I mean, they can attack from any direction, but shit. Just might as well start from here. Message from one of the Gwynedd clans, eh? You butt-frustrated? Butt-bothered that I wrecked your prince? Oh. You're here to discuss peace? Oh. Sorry about that. They claim to be willing to talk peace. I don't trust you for a second. Right, so we can either send him away, telling him that he is a big bawling baby, that will probably make them mad. We can agree to talk, and then ambush them and murder them all, which will probably make them really, really mad. Or we can agree and actually be decent people. Giving the stream chat some time to reach a consensus. Seems to be some support for meeting up in good faith, but others seem to think that that is a bad idea. I don't know. I say we go for it. Let's agree. Instant game over. You were stabbed. Luckily, not quite. Right, so the gate area is filling up nicely, at least. Should probably close that door. For those curious, by the way, what's going on here, pieces means how many blocks basically of castle we have. The more pieces you have, the better, because certain provinces need a certain number of pieces to be pacified. Resources is basically just how much stuff or diggers and quarriers and so on have managed to bring to the table for us to work with. Sort of important. Let's place a few laborers on each wall segment here so that we will finish it slowly. Meanwhile, we'll send more people to help finish the towers. Looking good. By the way, this is every bit as fiddly as it looks. Oh no! The enemy approaches again! This time we actually have finished towers, though. Let's shoot their shit. Hopefully it goes better this time. Murderize him! Yeah, there we go. Look at that. Wreck them! Oh, hello. You're poaching my deer, are you? Wait, Robert Ashley, grandfather was Earl of Hawthorne. I seem to recognize this story somehow. Now see here, because you value the lives of innocent peasants over deer is exactly why you're not king. Jeez. Right, so our options are the obvious. We can imprison him. And he'll probably escape. We can execute him for his insolence. And he'll be dead. That'll basically end this event chain. Or we can pardon him in exchange for the promise that he won't poach deer again. And you probably know what's going to happen if we pick that option. Some early support for chopping his head off. Let's see if there arrives a sort of resistance to that movement. Elker is being a little bit more lenient and suggests that we simply imprison him. So it looks like we need a tiebreaker, stream chat. Oh yes, Chief. Yeah. He shot a deer without a license and I bet it was an unethical kill. That actually lends some weight to the idea of just murdering him, I think. Of course, I'm a state, I realize. I can't murder people. I can only proclaim justified executions. Man, it feels good to be the king. And now we have 1 vote for each of them. Though I suppose there are 2 for C, since Blue Graveling, who is projecting himself onto this wonderful bearded man, is suggesting that he let himself live. You know what? Fine, let's pardon him. Why is this door open? Oh, they're still working on it. Wait, the carpenters haven't finished the door. We finished the structure, but the carpenters haven't actually finished the door itself. That's, might want to get on that. Gatehouse is not really that useful otherwise. Right, party time! As you may well be aware, during the medieval ages you generally did not do much work during winter because there was snow, it was cold, and the roads were closed anyway. So you could really ship any resources in. Better to just lock yourself in your drafty little keep and enjoy fine wine. And by fine wine I of course mean shitty beer. What is that guy doing? He's not even building anything, he's just walking around. Hurry up with those inner walls. Probably start working on that rear wall too. You never know. Also, while we're at it, why don't you asshole... Oh, a moat is not possible with this castle. Screw you. No, message from Parliament, is it? Yeah, sure, the second state power, jeez. I think that you will find that my taxation policy is in fact not in violation of the Charter of the Magna Carta. I do like that you can't actually pick to do it. It's just like, you know what? Fuck your shit. I'm the king. Oh no, Elker, we can't promise and then forget. That will make me an oathbreaker. But if I just ignore that he ever dropped by, then everything's fine. I think that is what I'm going to do, even. There's no use in just pissing off the Parliament, so let's just ignore him. Yes, yes, Parliament, you should not forget this insult, blah 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 blah. I'm busy up here, okay? Can't be bothered with your assholes. They think they're all that. They're nothing. They're nothing. Wow, why are there only 10 laborers working on the tower? The hell? Did some of them leave or something? Do I have a labor shortage? No, everything seems to be in order. Speaking of, let's hire more people. Always hire more people. Let's bring them all in. Top off that tower, will you? No workers. Plebs are needed. Man, I should totally play Kaiser 2 sometime. That game is hella neat. It's also from roughly the same era as this one. Frankenstein, you can't play Kaiser 2 in Swedish, you can only play Kaiser 3 in Swedish. The second game didn't have any language options whatsoever, in fact. See, we have 74 people free. Does that mean that something inside here was finished? No, not yet, apparently. Let's see, how about the inner gate? Is the inner gate done yet? No, it is not. In fact, it has no workers. No one is doing anything. Jesus Christ. Oh, here we go. Hello again, Robert. Hey, buddy, if I was a tyrant, I would have stabbed you myself the last time you were brought in. And we get the exact same choices again. Oh, Robert, whatever will I do with you? Let's ask my counselors. What do you think, stream chat? Blue Graveling insists that he be freed again. And apparently there is great support for a pardon. Great, okay, fine. Jeez. Man. My knights probably think I am a giant pussy right now. Man, freaking Robert. Poaching all my deers. Let's pop in a few more soldiers, just in case. 200 archers should be about right, I think. There we go. Oh, just in time. If you wonder why I hurry so much, it's because the battle can actually begin before you finish deploying, which is a bit of a dick. Come on, you Celtic bastards. Taste English steel and arrows, I guess. Yeah. Give him what for? How many men did we lose? Jeez. Ow. Now you can actually control the units in combat, but it is really fiddly, as you might imagine, with mouse control like this. So it's better to just keep more men than you need on hand and just send them all in. That wall seems to be coming along nicely. By the way, are the interior walls done yet? You are working a lot, aren't you? Oh. So we have no workers for those. We have laborers working on it, but means that we need a certain kind of laborer. Probably masons. Do we need more masons? No, we actually have maximum right now. Whoops. Oh, hello. These guys are back. What up, Gwyneds? Okay, so you feel that if there is to be peace, I need to stop constructing the castles that I specifically use for forced projection. Let me tell you why you are an idiot. I'm going to build all my shit, and you can go sit on a stick. Your words mean nothing! Actually, they mean that we are going to kick your ass, Mr. Celtic guy. That's what they mean. Oh, hello. A small number of knights have joined us. Great. The enemy approaches from the southwest. They are hella mad. Better put your dudes out there. Alright, lads, fuck him up. What the hell are they? Oh, there they are. They just entered the map. Blood and steel! Yeah. Flail, 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 flail. Wow, that was pathetic. Is that all the Gwynedd clans can manage? Jeez. Weak. Fucking weak. That's embarrassing. No. You might have realized there is no actual just select button. You need to have a building piece selected in order to make selections of building pieces already placed. Right, so the western wall is almost finished. That's good, that's good. There we go. That should free up the masons to start work on the inner walls. Jeez, stop complaining about... oh. I like that it is just this super stress music. My god, will you go to a boring sermon or not? Well... I'm the king, so I have some... Yes? I don't think that event even does anything. It just happens. Finish up that gate, goddammit. Oh, hello, Gwynedd clans. Again. How are you doing? Walter up Theodor. Alright. Walter for short then. Right, so one of the Celtic princes is willing to betray his people and family and help me take over the Celtic nation. Why does this sound fishy? This sounds incredibly fishy. In any case, we can send him away with an insult and let him know that that asshole is not getting anything else from us. We can also be a bit more diplomatic and state that getting involved in Celtic family quarrels is not a great idea, never has been. Or we can just promise him a huge-ass army and a castle of his own if he murders people and shows himself traitorous. No. I'm sorry, Mr. Gwynedd man, but I am not going to do that. Let's see. There is plenty of support for both A and B, but I'm going to say B, because let's be a little bit more diplomatic. I intend you will deal with my master one way or another. Yeah, sure. I'll put him in stocks, I guess. Just chop his head off. See, let's get creative. We can have him drawn and quartered. That's always a laugh. Seriously, get these inner walls finished sometime. Let's see. The entire western wall is done. That's good. Let's begin work on the northern wall then. Man, I wish you could rotate the camera so we could actually see the guys working. I bet they're slacking off behind there since they know I can't see them from atop my hill. I don't even know. Wow. Frankentan, you give me the best chat messages, since you who are watching this on YouTube... Oh my god. Who dares? Execute just 1 in 10 men and women in the kingdom. That'll learn them. In case, what I was about to say was that Frankentan wrote something wonderful. Is that a rainbow horse? He asked. Oh no, it's a peasant. And then he was disappointed. A rainbow horse, Frankentan, really? Like, what? See, can we even have more than 200 men? Yes, yes we can. Oh jeez. Oh jeez. Let's have 1,000,000 archers. Or 250. Oh, there we go. Now some walls and bits are sticking up in the background. Let's open the door and take a look. I can see peasant butts. Oh, hello, Henry Apsinen. Or Kainen. It's probably Kainen. Keenan? Kinan? Whatever. Right, you're having some trouble with your family, eh? So do I. So he comes seeking sanctuary, apparently. So we can agree to shelter him, be a good guy. We can shelter him until he pays, and then throw him to the dogs and laugh, because we are complete assholes. Or we can just say no, because we don't want to get involved in all this stuff. Now here's the thing, I think that B is really dickish. Again, I am not an oathbreaker. So I'm just going to let you pick between A and C. I'm terribly sorry, but I'm vetoing this. And everyone is naturally picking B because they are maximum Hitler. Come on, guys. Alright, we shall agree to shelter him. I am most fair and just. Thank you. Finally someone who understands. By the way, I don't take checks. Cash only. Gold, preferably. Oh, we just freed up a shitload of laborers. Guess that means that parts of the inner wall are finished. Neat. Oh god, they're freaking them up faster than I can give them new work. This is the worst. And yes, Elkery, cauldrons are for pouring boiling water and other neat stuff upon the enemy. Once again, it is time to meet the enemy. Let's watch from this view this time. Not quite as dramatic as when you're on the map, is it? Congratulations, you murdered the shit out of those guys, and somehow archers were killed despite not actually even being involved in the battle. Fine. I don't even care. Seriously, did they just retire because, oh no, there's actual combat here, I'm going to go home. The hell? Oh, hello. I have a good feeling I know why you're here. A thief, a liar, and an attempted murderer. I like this guy. So, we can either toss him over to them and just let them have their way. We can refuse to hand over a guest, as is the custom of chivalry. Or we can tell him that you assholes better stop throwing waves of men at my walls before I do anything to help you. Both Blue Traveling and Elkery suggest that I just throw the guy to the dogs. Man, that's not very nice. Seems to be the most decent support for C, so let's see what they say. They are not amused. Well then, sucks to be you, I guess. Good luck. I'm behind 7 walls. Man, what dicks. Oh. No, I do not want that. And it's time for our second winter. Man, look at that dog. There is something wrong with the body of that dog. I don't even think it's a real dog, it's a wooden dog. Why do we have a wooden dog in the Great Hall? I don't understand. It feels like this tower on the right is taller than the one on the left, but that can't be. Hopefully, it is just a trick of the perspective. Oh jeez, we have a lot of laborers free. Let's finish off the eastern wall. Let's get a proper overview so we can see what the hell we're doing. No workers whatsoever on the wall closest to the tower. That's a terrible idea. That means that the entire wall length is unstable right now. God damn. Fuck. This is bad. We have an accident. The Queen will never forgive me. Oh, it's you again. Seriously, if you ask me to play chess, I'm going to punch you. Illiteracy in the church, you say? No, blue traveling, let's not execute the bishop. Not quite yet. So hey, how about we improve literacy among the population? Fuck yes. I had hoped that you would find some way to help. What do you expect me to do? Build schools? Schools aren't even a thing yet. We have universities and colleges, but god damn it. That's not for teaching reading. Oh no! Wait, what? Laborers? Why did a finished piece of wall just randomly collapse? Do you have an explanation for this? Someone is going to lose their head. I'm not sure who yet. But someone, clearly. Right, time to finish this piece up. Five laborers, man. Imagine being part of a 5-man team ordered to build an entire castle wall. I mean, where do you even start? You don't even have the logistics necessary to actually, you know, supply yourself. It's just one poor guy going to schlep all the necessary goods from the closest marketplace or something? I suppose that you do start at the bottom, Blue Javelin, yes. If they try to build the roof first, or the crenellations, I would be sort of confused. But maybe they're bootstrappers, you know? Maybe they believe in trickle-down architecture. There's something slightly off with the walls in the background here. Oh god damn it, are you kidding me? One wall is only 32 feet. It needs to be 36, damn it. What have you been doing? Why didn't you follow the plans? Am I going to have to tear down a wall simply because you morons decided... Oh god, now I missed. Oh dear. The king is not amused. That is some bullshit right there. I mean, didn't it occur to them when they realized that it was like a 4 feet drop all of a sudden in the middle of the wall? That maybe something was not quite right? How do you miss something like that? Well, at least all the other walls seem to be properly and in order. Let's see, I think that everything else is complete now, isn't it? More or less. Alright, so we can fire 360 people. Good. Bye. Bank. Good. What? I don't think that the walls are too thin, Snidgen. They do not read as unstable, so they should be fine. I suspected it was just shenanigans as usual. I should be able to dig a moat. Seriously, why are moats not possible? I hate you. Alright, let's see. Are you finished building this fortress? Hell yes. Look at that thing. It's great. Hello there, knight. What's up? As you can tell, I am in a good mood as always. Oh dear. The Celts are coming. Alright, so do we just hand him over, demand a ransom, or prepare for the attack? Seems that there is unanimous support for just getting ready to wreck them. Let's make sure that we have millions of mans. Oh, too late. Southwest, I think it said. Oh dear. This is going to be terrible, isn't it? The final battle. Yeah, that's right. Just fire into the melee. Good stuff. And there we go. So ends the castle-building campaign of King Arthur. He was beloved by the people, respected by the church, and held in high esteem by the barons. He was a pretty cool guy. The end.